Hey, welcome back to another episode of Making It Grain. I've got another American Double IPA today. This one's 9% alcohol, but I'm guessing it's going to be pretty similar. It's up from the Northeast, from Stowe, Vermont. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. S-T-O-W-E, Stowe. I'm sure it's not Stowe. Anyways, this is brewed by The Alchemist Brewing Company, like I said, in Vermont, in Stowe. John Kimish brewed this beer. There's not much that I know about The Alchemist or Crusher, which is this beer. This is Crusher by The Alchemist, American Double IPA. Label's okay. Gets the point across. Lots of hops. Hop illustrations on the label there, and a little bitty story there on the back that I won't delve into today. Cool tab there on the top, black on the silver top. A little bit different, but we're just gonna get into it. I don't know anything really about Alchemist or this beer other than it's 9% and a double IPA. So, like the last episode, it's kind of nice doing two double IPAs in a row. You kind of get to see what differences you have there. So last time on Tuesday I did the Morning Fog double IPA. Holy cow, it was good. That one was hopped with exclusively mosaic hops. This one I believe has citra hops in it. So we got a nice kind of off-white, little bit of tint of orangish yellow there head. And then we've got a pretty cloudy, bright orange, not as dark as the Morning Fog. So you've got a more orange there. So more of kind of like a high C. What was that old orange juice called? We drank it when we were a kid. It was really good. I'll figure it out by the end of this episode. I know it. What was it called? High Kiss, Sun Kissed. Ashley. Yeah. It's got that Sunny Delight color. You guys remember Sunny Delight? It was like a super sweet kind of kids orange juice that was probably much worse for you. It was probably like melted sugar with one orange squeezed in it, and then it was shaken up. I don't know if that's true. It was funny. I was taking this. I don't keep this chair here. This is actually one of our dining room chairs. Anyways, I was grabbing it to bring it in here, as I do every time I film. And as I was grabbing the chair and taking it away, she was jumping off the table to jump onto the chair, which was like 5 feet away. It was pretty far. So she kind of just like sprawled into midair like this, and with no destination anymore. Her destination was taken for her. And as I was pulling the chair, she was kind of more reaching for it, and then she just kind of belly flopped on the ground. As sad as it sounds, it was pretty hilarious. So the head is, like I said, a nice off-white yellow tint, and it's staying intact. Let's smell it. Whoa, okay. So it's like I'm getting some medicinal features here. Really, probably the most dank beer I've ever smelled. Really, really hoppy. Okay, the can's starting to make a little bit more sense now. It smells like it's like a fresh bag of hops. Like you're open. Yeah, it's similar. It's like a colder, more refreshing version of fresh hops, which really is like, it's like this intense, but it's not as, stinky. Lots of citrus notes. So it's like super dank citrus. Like if you just kind of took Sunny Delight and let hop leaves or hop pellets soak in them overnight, and then you go there in the morning, you open up whatever you have it in, and you smell it. You're kind of getting that, but more refreshing, more cold. It's going to be I feel like it's going to be pretty similar to the Morning Fog. The Morning Fog probably has more of those juicy, fruity, sweet flavors, like the more appealing flavors. Some grapefruit. It smells really bitter. But man, how pretty is that? Look at that. Okay, let's try it. Whoa. So hoppy. Oops. You want some? Lots of sweetness right there at the front. Lots of lingering bitterness. It's really sticky. Coats my gums. It's got like the sticky hoppiness. Not like not like really gross, just it's got a really chewy, sticky mouthfeel. Golly, there's a lot of stuff floating around in there. And it's not falling. So this is really, really thick. It's really thick. But you guys probably can't see that. But the sediment is just kind of floating in place all the way from the top to the bottom. It almost looks like a gelatin. Oh, I'm gonna make that face every time. That's the hoppiest beer I think I've ever had in my life. The IBU on this thing, I'll look it up, but it's got to be over 100. It's almost got this like juicy meat, like a juicy chicken type. I bet it would go great with grilled chicken. Maybe fajitas. Ooh, something with like some sauteed onions and mushrooms, some guacamole and some salsa. Yeah, yep. So fajitas, really pretty tangy, but the alcohol is hidden. The sweetness kind of sticks around. The lingering bitterness is there. It's going to be there for a while. Everything else, like the orange, the carbonation, you just kind of forget everything because it's just so hoppy. The hoppiness is so overpowering that it's just like this huge hop concoction experiment in your mouth. It's not necessarily hard to drink. It's so syrupy. It's not even super creamy. I was never a huge IPA guy to begin with, and I've started developing my taste for IPAs, and I like them a lot more now. But the hoppiness is kind of what turned me away for IPAs. So I know the people that love IPAs, this would be like gold to them. For me, I like my IPAs with little to no lingering bitterness at all, and this one is like. It's like so heavy, and it's still so heavy, and it's been a while since I've taken a sip. So really heavy bitterness, really thick lacing, really thick beer. It almost looks like I have a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice because there's some thick sediment in there, and it's all pretty light colored, and this beer is oozing with hop flavor and aroma. It's really refreshing, and like I was saying, it's not hard to drink by any means from the alcohol. It's just that hoppiness is a little much for me, but as I was saying, this would be a delight for you IPA adorers. Oh, and before I forget, yeah, this is another one that Matt sent me. So another one of his favorites. I've wanted to branch out to the Northeast and haven't really had much resources or much time to go out there. So this one I really do appreciate. It's kind of got a papaya smell. If you've ever had a papaya, like this really, it's almost like and I'm not in no way I'm saying that this is a bad thing, but it's almost got like this slightly rotten fruit smell, like a papaya. If you've ever smelt a papaya, you know what I mean. And it's not necessarily like unappealing or anything like that. It's just what it smells like. Thank you, Matt, for sending me this Northeast Vermont beer. I appreciate it so much. But till next time, I'm Patrick, and I'm making it rain. See you guys.